Hey everybody, it's Erin Reed from Erin and Megs, and today we're going to go through all of the amazing, wonderful goodies and items I picked up while I was at Creativation 2020 from some of the wonderful vendors and manufacturers that were at the show. So this is just items I got from the showroom floor on the days when I was walking around. There'll be another couple of videos about what I got in my classes and also what I got from some of the other events that I went to surrounding Creativation. So without further ado, let's jump in and let me show you all the amazing goodies I got.
So first we're going to start off with the bag. Oh my goodness, that was what you went and checked in. You went and got your badges. I actually had 3 separate badges that I went and picked up. And we're going to talk about the buttons in another video because, oh my God, the buttons this year were fantastic. From enamel to homemade, different companies. So we're going to come back to the buttons in another video that will be coming very, very soon. So stay tuned for that one. That one's going to be awesome. All right. So of course I threw all my cards in here because it was really easy. So I definitely had my badge that I was working with, which was me. I also was working with PMA Industries. I also was working with Orange Art Box and looking for things to buy for our box. And I also had a badge from Crafters Workshop. So these were the 4 companies. And then I had one, I also worked in Deflecto, but I did not get a badge from them because I already had enough other badges. I really didn't need another one. The show guide was pretty awesome. So here you can see, these are all the vendors that were there. And then here is the showroom floor. Now I will have to say, it definitely was smaller than previous years, but did I get to every single thing that I needed to get to? No, I still missed like this entire section over here. And I still missed some other little things that I couldn't get to everything because I was demoing and I was videoing, and if you haven't checked out the videos yet, go check out the videos. All right, this might seem kind of funny, but they had a really kind of cool event that was going on, and it was like they were handing out chocolate bars. Of course, it had Creativation 2020 on it, and if you got the golden ticket, you won some money. Now, I kind of peeked in there, and it didn't look like I had the ticket, but I truly didn't open it. I didn't understand what it was. I was just like, oh, cool, a candy bar. So let's hope, at this point, let's hope I did not have a golden ticket, because that would suck at this point. And nope, no golden ticket. So yeah, I'm good. So basically I got myself a wonderful chocolate bar that I will save for another time. All right, I work with scrapbook.com quite heavily. And so I ran into one of the ladies who's in charge of all the affiliates, and she gave me a new blending tool. And she also had some donuts. We had like a little breakfast meeting. So that was really sweet of her that I was able to pick this up. While I was at the meeting, I ran into Pear Blossom Press. She was sitting there and she gave me one of her Easy Light kit. We're definitely making some Easy Lights on our cards with Pear Blossom Press. While I walked over to the My Sweet Petunia booth, they had some chapsticks, so I grabbed a chapstick, and I also grabbed myself a pin. But again, we're gonna get back to the pins in a little bit, in another video completely, so just hang on there, we'll get there. All right, so one of the other really cool booths that was there, and there's a video on this that is already live, and so check this out. This is a company called Made It by Marko, and what they do, and look, we got the 2 cards, so Marko is our last name. It's 3D printed paper crafting tools. So what can you use these tools for? Well, this can act as a container, right? Or it can house your chamois. Very cool. You know, you can put this underneath, and so therefore you can have your chamois holder or whatever you want to use it for. There's lots of options here. And the cool thing about this is all, they make all these themselves. They make these pieces. Here's one that's got his name on the bottom. And then this is like a cell phone holder, so you can actually prop your cell phone up in this. Let's see if I can figure out how to work this. So you're able to, see, you can actually like prop your cell phone up with it. And this right here is a glue holder. So you can take your glue and put it upside down, and therefore it's always ready to go. It's kind of like my glue jar, but this is a little bit cleaner and a little bit easier to work with. They have 3D printing right there on site. It's all in the video. They sell all these things, and this is just a few of the colors that they have. They have tons and tons of colors. They also have lots of other designs of products that they sell. This is just a few of them that they gave me to give back as a product sample. And I used this little guy when I was in my Wendy Vici class with the glue, and oh my God, it was so cool. It was so easy to work with. I loved it. I went by Surebonder, and I did get a little baggie that I got from Lily, but that's going to come in another little video because she gave me a fun little kind of a giveaway. But this was a thing I got from Surebonder. This is a no mess. This is a silicone pad that you can rest your heat gun on, and it just protects your work surface. So I absolutely love this. Xyron was passing out little goodies. So this is a measuring tape and a level in one on a keychain. Really, really cute. You guys know I love my Xyron. It's awesome. Concord 9th was there, and not only did they have enamel pins that look like this, and don't forget, check out my pin video coming soon. They also are passing out these beautiful keychains. I mean, these are like really heavy duty, gorgeous keychains like this little charm at the top. It's just so pretty, and it says C9, so Concord 9th. And if you want to see all the amazing things that Concord 9th and anybody else from the Stamping Village had, make sure you go check out my Stamping Village live tour. I walked around to every single booth that was a part of it, so go check that out. All right, now this was a little bit separate. This was just the cutest thing. So this was a company called Hiya Hiya, and I walked up and she's like, Hiya. And so it's all in the knitting area. There's a whole section, and there's a video coming of what the TNNA video booth is all about and what all the knitting companies. And so these are just little bitty scissors. And she actually sells these little bitty scissors. They fit on here. My guess, and this guy looks like a little kitty cat, so it's pretty adorable. But they're little bitty scissors that you can use to cut your leftover strings. I just think it's so adorable. It can fit on your keychain, and that probably could go through the airport, would be my guess. I just thought this, and she had this on her business card, and she was passing them out. And I was like, teal it is, awesome. As I was also going through the Stamping Village, Picket Fences was one of the companies I was going through at the very beginning, and they were talking about their new paper glaze. And so this I got from them, and just look how yummy this is. We're gonna be playing around with this in a little bit. And they also gave me their new stamp scrubber. And so I'm thinking this little guy is gonna have his little home in here inside my little case, and it's gonna be the best way I'm gonna be able to clean my stamp. So that is a pretty cool thing. So this is, instead of the chamois, they have a new scrubby, and it looks rough, but it's very, very soft. It's kind of flexible, and I bet it holds a little bit of water, so it really, really cleans your stamps well. So another new company that was there is called iCraft, and if you've not checked out the video for iCraft, it's Linda Canace's. She started her own company, and so these are some of the prototype dies. Look, it doesn't even have the marking on them. She gave them to me. We will be playing with these. This is the Make a Faces, and these are their cherry blossoms. They are so stinking cute. So we'll be making some fun cards with these Make Faces, and also probably another one with the cherry blossoms. And they are dies, and they're just teal, and they're so cute. And if you've not checked out her booth tour video that I did, go ahead, check it out right now. Well, after this video is done, go check it out. So I got totally lucky, and I bumped into Jennifer McGuire, literally bumped into her. And you can tell we were right near the Concord 9th booth. It was right after I was done doing my Stamping Village, and somebody's like, Jennifer's there, Jennifer's there. I didn't even see her, turned around and bump, there she was. She gave me a pin, which again, pin video is coming soon. And I went ahead and posted it up to Instagram. And the cool thing that Creativation did is that anything you tagged with hashtag Creativation 2020, they went ahead and printed it out on site. And so you could go pick up your picture, a printed picture right there on site. I didn't go. Actually, it was one of my roommates. She went by, saw this picture of me, snagged it, and gave it to me in the room later that night. So thank you so much. I think it was Cassie that did that. So thank you so much, Cassie. All right, another amazing company that was there. These are called, there's magic in this marker. These are the Artesprix permanent thermal heat transfer markers. I actually got a full set. These were just a couple of prototypes, and I have another one. I believe it's a blue one. So I'll be playing around with this and getting to see how this works, and just kind of messing and see how cool this new product is, which I actually have a video of this. I saw them a couple years ago up when I was in New York. So I have a demo about how it works. So we're gonna be playing around this year with even more with them. All right, one of the early videos I did, actually it was early in the morning on Monday morning, the last day, Darkroom Door and I kept bumping into each other, and she's like, can you come in and do a video? I'm like, yeah, let's do it a little early so it's not so loud on the showroom floor, and I, 100% of attention. And so I went in there, we made a card, which is in the video I already did about my make and takes for cards. So there's a video just on the make and takes I did for cards. There's also gonna be a video on the make and takes of other projects I did or what I was demoing on the showroom floor coming up in another video. I gotta stretch them out, it's too much in one video. And so she gave me this really, really cute stamp called Celebrating a Milestone from Darkroom Door. All right, this next thing is pretty cool. These are all acrylic pieces right here that you can color with a permanent marker. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm just gonna, there's gonna be a separate video on this completely because they're such cute items, and I got a few others. This is just a sampling of what they gave to me. But these are pieces, kids can do it, adults can do it. They had a whole bunch sitting out. They had small ones that are pins. They have larger ones that are keychains. I think those are awesome. They have, these are magnetic ones that you can like stick up on your fridge when you're done coloring them. And any alcohol-based marker, so Sharpie, Copic markers, all the above would work. Here's another keychain one. That one's pretty cool. And like I said, these ones, and look, they're all like, there's lots of little pieces that you can go in and color in. So you can really have fun with how much you want to color in and make it look really, really cool. And so this is from a company called Color It Acrylic. So I bumped into my friend Anne from Anne Makes, Anne Strucko-Coleman, and she's a fellow Canadian, and so she gave me this cute little goodie bag. So we got this little pouch, a couple of maple candies are in here, some Smarties. I'm gonna eat these as soon as it's done. And then a loonie, and a loonie is the dollar coin that we have in Canada. So a loonie chocolate coin. Thank you, Anne. Ran into a vintage girl, Candy Rosenberg, a couple of times, and so she has chipboard and beautiful things, all very mixed media based, and so she turned her chipboard into a cute little card that she passed out, and I bumped into her a couple of times, so I ended up getting 2 of them. Pretty awesome. Dress My Craft was there, and I did not get a chance to go into their booth, but I know there's lots of videos that are coming from there. So they have this new launch of these little bitty enamel pieces that you can put into your shaker cards. And this one looks like little cupcakes, and this one looks like cute little clouds. So those are brand new from Dress My Craft, and they're up on the website already, so you can check that out. And then the other new thing that they were launching is this thing called Shrink Prink. And I did not get to see this in person, but it's a specialty paper that has kind of like a plasticky to it. So this is one that's been die cut out of their dies. And then you heat it and it turns into these little glass, I don't know, for lack of a better term, little flowers, but they're hard. They're very, very hard. And you put a little jewel in the middle and they are absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at that. So basically you go from this to this. And so they're demoing this and it's called Shrink Prink. So I thought that was pretty cool from Dress My Craft. So it's kind of a different one, but some of the companies there were all about yarn. There was a whole yarn section that I walked through. And this is from Lion Brands, and what they did is they took some patterns of the yarn and they turned them into gift wrap. And so I got one of those. Pear Memory Keepers was doing a new tool, because you know they love tools, and so this one is a way to make your own molds. So there's actually a video coming on this very soon. It's at the end of the American Crafts, because We Are Memory Keepers is part of the American Crafts group, and so there's a video at the very end of that shows how you can take your mold, take an object, and this was a little lace flower. Actually, it was like lace, like doily flower, and then you heat it up in this machine, you drop it down, and it turns it into a really, really cool mold that you can use for candies, for soaps, for just all different kinds of things. You can put hot glue gun in there. So lots of really cool stuff that you can mess and play with that. So that was pretty fun. So I got to keep my mold. So this is from Paper Smooches, but what the cool thing is that one of the companies, if you ever have stamps that need to be made, or you need to have stencils made, or chipboard pieces made, so they do chipboard, stencils, stamp blocks, stamps, and the company is called Photocentric. And so a lot of the manufacturers that you know and love that have all of those, not dyes, that's the one thing that's not made by them. They were passing some of these out, and this is one of the companies that uses to make their own chipboard is Paper Smooches. And at the bottom here, and it says manufactured by Photocentric. So I got to keep one of the sets of chipboards. Clover was there, and I do have a video of them as I'm walking around into the fabric area and also into the yarn area. So Clover was there, and so I got to get one of their really great measuring tape runners. That's there. So I have 2 of them. It's always nice because sometimes I end up losing them. There's also, I saw Hedgehog Hollow. She and I kept bumping into each other all the time. So she was there, Alex, and Alex Stapleton Smith was there. And so I gave her my little goodie bag because I had little goodie bags I was passing out. And she turned around and did the same thing, and it's a pop socket. So it's actually one of those ones that you can put on the back of your phone, and it's a little pop socket, and I just thought it was super cute. I also got a pin, but I got the pop socket as well. I know you guys know that I love my Kunin Felt, and Kunin was not there, but one of the representatives was, and so she gave me a sample of the new colors of Kunin Felt that are coming out. So this is one that is called Tomato Red. This one's called Cran Apple. Peaceful Blue, so pretty. Purple Pizzazz, Twilight Blue, Hot Chocolate, and Coral. So I got a little sampling. This is the same amazing felt. It's made from 100% recycled plastic bottles. It's the Eco Felts. All their felts are made from that, and I love working with it. It's so easy. It's so soft. It cuts beautifully. It is just fantastic. And so these are the new colors they're going to be launching for this next year. They'll be coming out soon. And so if you go into Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, and you're looking for felt squares, that's what the Kunin Felt is. Some awesome, awesome felt. There is a video coming on this product as well. This is a really cool product. It is like a cotton mesh, but it holds its shape. Look at that. It's very, very cool. So this can cut in a die cut machine. You can cut this with scissors, and you can make it into whatever fun shapes you want. Some of them are glittery, and they had a ton of colors. Look at all the beautiful colors. Some of them have like gold woven inside of them. It's manufactured here in the United States in Florida. And like I said, there's a video coming soon. Look at the gorgeous colors. I just took a he's like, take what you like, have some fun, go back and make some projects. So it's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll be making some fun projects and using these beautiful mesh, cotton mesh pieces that, again, they hold their shape. I mean, not like to the point, but look, I can hold it and see, you can see how it's crinkled. And he says, all you have to do is iron it back out or lay it flat or kind of rub it, and it goes flat again. And if you really want it to make sure it doesn't have any crinkles and creases, iron it and it goes straight flat. So that's pretty cool. This bag was kind of a fluke that I got it. This one is from My Sweet Petunia. It's teal. I gotta love it. It's teal. There was pink ones floating around as well. And it's a zipper bag that that you can put your My Sweet Petunia in. You can put some of your stamp sets in here. I haven't even fully opened all of it, so some of the stuff is still kind of like, oh, look at this. This even pulls out. This is like a really intense bag. There's stuff here, so you can actually like take stamping on the go. There's 3 sections. You can put your Misti in the middle, it looks like. So here we go. There's a section in the middle, and it also comes with a strap, right? And it was a total fluke that I got this. I was sitting down doing a make and take at Hero Arts, and a lady was walking by, and I believe they sell these. They just happen to have a few that they brought with them as promotion, and she had 3 of them. It's like, who wants to win a Misti? And because they were just kind of catty corner. So look, you've got all these, oh look, there's even more zippers in here. And so I got lucky just because I was sitting there. And so this is something I believe they're gonna sell at their store, like online. Oh God, this is cool stuff. So this is not something that's just a pure giveaway. I just happened to get lucky and get myself one. So it's the Misti Studio Bag from My Sweet Petunia. Pretty awesome. So Deco Foil was handing out a bag, pretty awesome stuff. And on the other side, they were really going after and really pushing, and she was demoing, was Rena Kay and her Electro Pop. And I did get a demo from her about all this, how all of her enamels and her flocking and everything work, and some of her cute new stamp sets. So check out that video. It is pretty awesome. So I got a bag from them. I also got my Crafters Workshop bag. This one's pretty cool. So this one was all about just mixed media and stuff. I love their bags, and I use these bags all the time because I use them when I go to the grocery store. And so it makes great new grocery store bags. I got a nice new plaid bag. This one's awesome. So these ones, I mean, it's really cool. Again, I love these bags. This one's got an extra lining. It's got pockets in the back. So this one's gonna be awesome when I go to the grocery store or just to whatever. And it even says, go to the market on there. So pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed all the fun swag. The main part of why I come back and show you all is this, because these companies were so generous to give me these items to bring back and for me to make projects with them, then I can share with you how cool those items are. And so as part of what I do is I kind of take all these new products, I showcase, give love to the companies who have trying to get out there, brand new companies, seasoned companies, companies that are just trying to do their own thing by making their own products. Very, very cool. Or also supporting the companies that I already work with. So thanks so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell button for further notifications, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye, everybody.